G'day and welcome to another Pokemon Go video. So jumping into Go Battle League, and as you can see I'm currently rank 8 with 40 out of 50 wins, so going pretty well there. I think I've got lucky in a few of those Great League matches, but we're now in the Ultra League, so we'll jump into Premier Cup and see what we get. So I do think we're going to come up to a lot of Talonflames in the meta. It is a very strong Pokemon, and the community day's just been, so everybody's stocked up on some candy. Having a look at this party that I previously used, and that would be okay to deal with Talonflame. Do I want... Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what's going to be the meta. So probably the meta I'm thinking is going to be Talonflame. Talonflame is going to come up there, and then any of its counters. So anything rock, electric, and water. So how do I deal with that? So let's have a look at see what I've got. I have used Greninja in the past, but I don't think... I think with the fighters that are going to be involved, so Machamp's going to be a particularly strong fighter because it has access to a rock type move as well, and that's going to absolutely destroy Talonflame. So probably don't want another something else weak to fighting, I don't think. So yeah, question is what else do I switch it to? So one I do like is well, there it is there. Good old Empoleon. So I do like Empoleon. I think it's going to... It has pretty good coverage, so being water and steel, having Hydro Cannon and Drill Peck, so makes some pretty good coverage. Ooh, what am I running on that? So Shadow Swampert? No. I've had lots of luck with Alolan Muk, so I think I'm going to throw that one in as well. And then Lapras. So Lapras is going to be doing neutral damage to the fire and flying type. And it's also going to be taking neutral damage, so maybe not. So I think and that's going to leave me pretty weak to fighters, so any Machamps are going to absolutely destroy me. So I think what I might do is jump into another one that I've had lots of luck with in the past, or a little bit of experience, so Gallade. So certainly not the Aggron there. What I do want is good old Gallade running Confusion, Leaf Blade, and Close Combat, so it's got really good coverage there. For the... yeah, so really good coverage against lots of things because it's got Psychic Fast move, it's got a Grass Charge move, and it's got a Fighting Charge move. So it has really good coverage there, and it's very spammy with its fast move. So I think that's the team that I want. The question is, do I want that order? So I'm going to be potentially weak to the fight. To the fire in the back if I lead with that. So I'm going to lead with Muk, which is going to be more neutral. It's going to be more neutral on the leads, I would guess. But we'll have a little bit more coverage. So we'll jump in and see what we get matched up with first. So hopefully we can do a little bit of damage. So Muk into... Oh, and I say neutral. So this is a really good lead for me. So really good there. And they swap straight into... Porygon Z. So I'm going to swap into my Gallade here. Let's see what they want to do. So they've got to a charge move first. So what does it have? Tri-attack. And I don't know. Oh, Zap Cannon. And that's brutal. So good old Zap Cannon. Very much did the job. So too quick there. Not going to shield this up. This has got to be the Tri-attack. Surely. Yeah, so there's the Tri-attack. So he still does a powerful amount of damage. I do want to overfarm a little bit, and we'll see what comes out. So going to throw the Dart Pulse. We'll see if we get a shield. I'm not expecting a shield here. No shield. It goes down, and let's see what their third Pokemon is, because they're not going to be coming out with Gengar. So, this is interesting. So I'm just going to go straight up Gunk Shot here, and we'll see what they want to do. So... what I'm going to want to try and do here is swap out and catch a fire move on my Empoleon, and let's see if I can do it. Oh, not even close. So I don't know the counts for this. I'm expecting a crunch, maybe. Yeah, so it's a crunch, and it doesn't do enough to KO. So what I'm going to do is charge to that move, get to the Dark Pulse, and I'm actually going to let this go all the way. So let's see what they want to do. And when I say let this go all the way, I'm going to swap out now because I don't want them farming me down and getting any extra energy. Out comes the Empoleon, and this is going to be able to charge it down fairly well. I'm going to shield this up, and it is a crunch, so that's not too bad for me. I'm waiting for them to swap out here. Expect another crunch to come through. This is not going to be enough to KO, so I'll let this one go, and then I'll save my shield for the Gengar if they decide to... Nope, and they know that because I saved the shield, there was nothing that they could do. I'm going to commit to the farm down there, so happy days, able to take that to first game. So when I say a neutral neutral lead, hitting Gengar on the lead's absolutely spectacular. Yeah, just absolutely amazing lead. I don't think I could ask for a better lead than that. Possibly the only... No, there's nothing better than a Gengar lead. I was thinking possibly a Gallade's going to be a better lead, but we'll jump into this next one, and hopefully we get a reasonable lead. We'll see. Scizor on the lead, so probably going to go for the Night Slash first, and then maybe a Bullet Punch. So that was really quick, so not going to shield that. And it is the Night Slash, so really good no shield there. We'll see what they want to do. So going to over farm just a little bit. There's really no point to throw a poison type move here because it's Scizor's steel type, so going to resist that heavily. So, and you can see how much damage the Dark Pulse does. That's just insane amounts of damage. So I'm going to shield this one up. I hope this is a Iron Head or... not the Iron Head. I think I said Bullet Punch before, but Bullet Punch is its fast move. So, going to throw the Dark Pulse here. See if we grab a shield, and we do. We get their last. Well, we get a shield. So for this one, I'm actually okay with charging down. No, so not going to be able to charge this down, but I will go down a shield. I do have a lot of energy. Well, I say a lot of energy. I have enough energy to throw a charge move, and so I can throw that as soon as whatever else comes out, and hopefully it will pressure a shield. So going to throw straight into this Dark Pulse. Here, I'm not going to get to another one, so I should have just thrown the Gunk Shot. Let's see if they shield this, and they don't shield, so really should have thrown the Gunk Shot there. Am I going to be able to... Oh, no, I'm not going to be able to get there. Very, very close, though. Here the question is, what do I come out with? Does this thing have Crunch as a charge move? I'm going to come out with the Gallade here and start getting a little bit of energy. We'll see what they throw. I'm expecting a Hydro. Yep, it is the Hydro, so that's fine. And then I'm going to swap into my Empoleon. So what I actually wanted to do there was try and catch the charge move on my Empoleon, but clicked a little bit late and it didn't count. So that's really annoying, but I mean, it is what it is. So there's the first shield on the Charizard. And I got an extra waterfall in there, so that's really, really nice. So expect this to be a blast burn. There's absolutely no shields are down, so there's really no reason to bait. I got another little waterfall through there, and the question is, can I charge this down before it can get to a move? No, I cannot. So 100% should have thrown the GGs. Really close game. Had I thrown the Gunk Shot on Feraligatr, might have been a little bit different. Didn't play that too well, to be honest. And to try and forget that mess, I'll jump straight into this next one. So, I mean, not ideal. What could have been done differently? Yeah, so definitely the Gunk Shot in that one was the play, and not swapping out into the Empoleon, not missing the Hydro Cannon on the Empoleon. So into this first one, and we've got a really good matchup in good old Venusaur. So I'm going to swap into my Empoleon here and throw the Drill Peck straight away, because I think they're charging up to a Skull Bash. So they've shielded up this first one. unfortunately. I would have really liked them not to, and I'm expecting this to be a Skull Bash. Unfortunately, it is, and even though it's not very effective, it does still do a lot of damage, and it does boost their defense. So going to overfarm just by 1 there, and then throw the Drill Peck, and let's see how much damage it does. So yeah, didn't get another shield, but obviously it does do a little bit of damage. So I'm going to let this one go, and this one is going to be a Surf. Well, let's hope so. Yeah, there you go, Surf. So it doesn't do enough damage to KO, which is fine, but able to... Let's see what they want to do. Can I get there? Oh, I can get to the Drill Peck, so that was really close. And missed a bubble. But that's fine, just keep swiping. And Drill Peck is going to be enough. Oh, it's enough because it double resists the Ice Shard damage, so it's fast move. Out comes Swampert. So what I've got to watch for here, I'm going to come out with Gallade, but what I need to watch for here is them catching a Leaf Blade on this Swampert, because that's what they're going to be doing. They're going to be trying to catch the Leaf Blade. So let's see what they want to do. I'm going to throw energy, so that's fine. So what I'm going to do is just be careful of that swap. So I do not want them to sack swap. That's going to be absolutely devastating for me there. So they're staying in, from what it looks like. So going to throw now. I'll get a shield here. Absolutely no reason not to shield. And then let's see what they want to do. So too fast to be anything too damaging. It's going to be a Hydro Cannon. Going to do a lot of damage, probably 2/3 of my damage. Let's have a look. Yeah, so huge amounts of damage. But I do expect them to... Yeah, there's the sack swap. So instead of throwing that energy, just going to swap into my Muck here. I'm going to let this go. So my Wind Con, their moves are going to do no damage to me. And it is the Sludge Bomb, and that's just going to do absolutely nothing. So their win condition... Well, my win condition is keeping my keeping my Gallade alive, and taking out this Venusaur and throwing energy onto the Swampert. So I'm going to... Yeah, so there's the move done. And I've overfarmed too much, so losing energy. So that's really poor management on my part. Should have thrown that move earlier. Really frustrating to lose that energy for those fast moves. Not quite enough to take it out, but that one is. So going to look to farm up here, throw into the Dark Pulse to try and kill this Switch Clock, and then I'll switch into my Gallade and try and throw energy straight away. Let's throw that. Come on, switch into Gallade and throw the move. No, so unfortunately I threw a Confusion first, but this is why I saved a shield. They can throw their Hydro here. And then I'll counter with my own Leaf Blade. So able to take that game. So that's why I saved the shield, and this is a comfortable win. So even though, yeah, not much health left, yeah, that was a very, very solid win. And made it a little bit worse by not, throwing energy too late on the Alolan Muk there. So good game there, able to take that one. Yeah, so happy with that. So jump into the next one, and so far so good with leads. Really shouldn't have said that, because now is going to be a bad time for me. It's going to be something that's just awful to lead to. Let's see what we've got. Come on, something good. Machamp. Not great. So what I'm going to do here, I can't swap into my Gallade because they'll just swap out, and then I've got no counters for this. This is a fairly neutral match, so I'm hoping that this is a Cross Chop or a Rock Slide. It's not going to be a Rock Slide. Oh, it's a Dynamic Punch. That does huge amounts of damage. So the question here is, what do I do? So I'm going to go for the Dark Pulse bait and hopefully get a shield. Can I grab a shield? I'm really hoping to grab a shield. Oh, they've no shielded it. Brutal. So should have thrown the... But I may get a shield here because it's going to put them low. Yeah, so got the shield. So happy days for me. I do know that they have Dynamic Punch, and I'm obviously going to come out with my Gallade here. Let's see what they want to do. Expecting them to swap out here, so got to be ready for that. But actually able to charge up a bit of energy there. Not going to shield this up. Unless they're running the Community Day move, I'm in a good position, and they throw the Rock Slide. Does not much damage, and then able to charge that down. So I've got energy now, and a shield advantage. but they do have Switch. So let's see what they've got in the back. So taking some time. Out comes Roserade here, so they must have something that really doesn't want to see Gallade in the back. That's just not a good matchup for them. And they've used a shield, so I've got two. Let's use one. Let's see what they've got. What have they got? So swap out, and out comes the Shadow. Swampert with no shields against a Gallade with energy. Good times for me, not so much for them. That's absolutely going to one-shot it, and then we'll see what happens here. Going to overcharge here by a little bit, and then throw the Close Combat. Why not? This is GG's. Really didn't like Gallade. So their whole team was weak to Gallade. That's crazy. Absolutely crazy. But good game for me to be able to, for them not to have any sort of hard punish for losing Switch. So losing Switch advantage was absolutely useless in that match. They had nothing against Gallade. So good game for me. And we'll jump straight into this next one and see how we go. So hopefully we can find something good. So far so good. So one game that was poor by me. Misplayed and didn't throw energy well through the wrong charge move, but it is what it is. We'll move on, shall we? So Muk, into another Gengar. Absolutely perfect. Let's see if I can maintain this alignment here and what they want to do. So they're staying in and trying to catch a charge move here. Out comes Charizard. So that's met with my Empoleon. So here the difficulty is, so I don't know what they're doing here. Managed to get to my charge move first. Do expect a Blast Burn, but possibly what they're going to do is throw a Dragon Claw and then go for Blast Burn. So the question is, do I shield this? I'm going to shield. If it's the Blast Burn, it is the Blast Burn, so perfect. If it was the bait there, that was not going to be fun times for me, but you don't want to be... That Blast Burn would have KO'd at that range, I'm pretty sure, and we'll see what comes out. So out comes Chestnut, and my Gallade is going to have an absolute field day here. So Gallade is my win con here. So what I want to do is try and keep that shield for Gallade, I believe. A little bit of lag there, so not ideal. They're throwing energy. I'm fine with that. Let's see what they want to do. So Superpower comes through. So now I don't want to swap into my Gallade. What I'm going to do is swap into my Alolan Muk. And that gives them... Am I going to swap into my Alolan Muk? Yeah, so that gives them nothing. So Gengar comes out. It's not going to do any damage because it's got ghost moves or poison, so no shield required here. Yeah, absolutely nothing. Going to throw my charge move. That's going to one-shot this Gengar, and then I'm going to... Am I going to charge up to a trash can to the face, or do I just swap into my... Yeah, let's swap to the Gallade, and they know that's GG, so they leave the match. So really good game there. And able to go 4-1 in that set. So first matches in the Ultra League, so went pretty well. Didn't play them particularly well, and didn't see a Talonflame. So was expecting to see them everywhere, saw nothing. So interesting there, and we'll see how we go. So let's claim those rewards. And what is our encounter? So I think because I'm only in rank 8, I don't get great encounters. Oh, a Molga. So that's a decent encounter. Not useful for anything, but at least it's a uncommon Pokemon. Oh, that's a terrible throw. So I do have a video on excellent throws. I'll link that now if you want to check that out, and it'll maybe help you improve. Clearly I need it. Maybe I should take a watch myself. So I'm going to throw this berry because, I mean, why not? I don't see them often, and I do want to get a little bit more candy in case it ever comes in handy. So nice attack there, really helpful. And then it reset my circle size, so got a absolutely massive circle, but at least I got a throw bonus of nice, and that looks like it was enough. So that was my team. Alolan Muk in the lead, so Snarl, Dark Pulse, and Gunk Shot, followed by, let's claim this and see if we can get to rank 9. Oh, yeah, we get to rank 9. So Muk in the lead, Gallade with Confusion, Leaf Blade, and Close Combat. And then Empoleon with Surf with Waterfall, Hydro Cannon, and Drill Peck. So that's my team. Hopefully it was useful for someone. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.